What up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. This is literally my fifth take of this video. I am not in a good space in my contest prep. We're 13 weeks out. I am mentally, physically, and emotionally fucking destroyed. I don't know whether I want to go to work tomorrow or blow my fucking brains out. That's where I'm at with my prep. I don't know how you guys are doing with y'all's preps, but that's how I feel at the moment. And I've taken a lot of stimulants and a lot of drugs today and a lot of pre-workout, and I haven't had a great day. Now that I got that off my chest, let's try and do this video without me having to restart it. Because some shit that I say sometimes probably doesn't need to be on YouTube. Anyway, cardio this past week was really good. I went to the gym on several days with Katie. She's a good friend of mine. And did cardio multiple days at her gym, and then also at Absolute. So I've done a lot of cardio this week. I've managed to maintain right around 200 to 205. I got down to 199 and then had like a big ass cheat meal, and it put me back to like 210 a few weeks back, and then now I'm back. I'm pretty much back on track. But even though I'm still roughly like 200 pounds or so, 200, 205. I'm 200 fasted. I'm 205 with 2 meals in me. I know that's weird, but that's just when I was measuring. But I'm getting a lot leaner in my abdomen. So we're on track. It's just not been a very easy prep the last 2 or 3 weeks. I've had a lot of stuff going on at work, a lot of stuff going on at life, and sometimes you just get in that place to where you're just not in a really good place, and there's really nothing for you to do. When you're a white millennial male, like, there's nothing for you. Nothing. Nobody has therapy for you. Nobody gives a shit about you. Nobody gives a fuck about you. So you know what I've decided to do? I've decided to take my prep more serious than I have since week 40. As you guys know, I started my prep out 40 weeks out at 261 some pounds. I'll post a photo if I can find one. I am now at 205 pounds. I'll post a photo. And I am to the point to where I'm getting really emotionally more damaged than normal. And therapy is not really helping, so we're just going to take a shit ton of stimulants and we're just going to fucking do this prep to where it's like I either have to do this prep and win or at least place, or I'm going to die. That's our mental capacity at the moment. And it's just been rough. Like, dieting's hard for me because I'm an emotional eater, and I'm also a foodie at heart, you know. I love to cook and cook for people. Not really for people. There's very select few people I like to cook for. But so diet makes dieting really hard for me because like food's sometimes an escape for me. Like, people can say the gym's an escape for them, but the gym's not really an escape for me because, like, it's a really bad view of therapy for me because I just rather go fuck myself up to the point to where I can't move to maybe make something that I actually like. And so I use the gym for a negative style of therapy that I do not recommend. But that's all I've ever had. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm in therapy, but it's not going great, you know. Really, when you're a white male, there's really no therapy for you. Or none really targeted for my demographic. Anyway, I definitely want a major shout out to everybody that has supported me through my prep, and just know that for the next 13 weeks, I will be a goddamn fucking robot, because that's just where my head's at. It's like everything else is kind of falling apart, so it's like I might as well I might as well prep my ass off. Um, Big shout out to Katie. She's kept me motivated. She's just a friend of mine now. We did a lot of cardio together. I cooked a lot of vegan stir fry, which realistically really has helped me on my prep because, kept me from wanting a lot of cheap foods. Big shout out to Muscle Tech. Like, man, there's some weeks to where like I really want to just take a gun and go to my corporate office and just shoot everybody and mow everybody down, and then burn the building with me inside. And a lot of people might not get that, like having somebody like your stuff or comment or ask how you're doing on your prep, or tell you you're doing a good job. Like a lot of you people might not like understand like how important that is to some people. Like how just a little bit of gratification goes a long way. And I just want to say, for a company to show that kind of support to somebody that is not one of their athletes, is very appreciated in my household, because it has really gotten me through the last couple weeks. Like when they scroll through, and I post a lot of shit on TikTok, and probably some that most companies would be like, hey, you don't need to post that kind of shit. And they like and comment on it. Like that really makes my day, and it has definitely made my prep a lot easier. Big shout out to my buddy Nick, who drove all the way up here to work out with me. We didn't get to do the podcast. I really didn't have a script wrote, and I know normally we just bullshit, but my podcast equipment's been kind of fucked up the last couple weeks, and even when I try to do these, like I've had to do these multiple times. But Nick Hogue, you mean the world to me. You're my brother. But this prep's hard. Like dieting's hard for me, and people can be like, "Oh, dieting's easy for me." Yeah, it might be easy for you, but it's not for me, and it's especially not when you don't sleep. Like my sleep's getting worse. Like I'm sleeping maybe 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours. Mountain Dew sponsor your boy. Go get you a Mountain Dew Zero. It has no calories and not that much sodium in it. And no sugar. It's artificial. Artificial. It's not my favorite diet drink, but it's a good one. I still haven't tried the diet watermelon ones. Maybe y'all guys should send me some so I can review that shit for you, Buffalo Rock. But yeah, guys, as far as my supplements, we're still taking my Muscle Tech stack. I'll post a video so you can go check it out on YouTube. We'll just scroll through my supplement review playlist. I think it's in there. Still taking my hydroxy cuts. We're still taking my shatter pre-workout, and obviously my Nitrotech Rip, because it's my food source. And I stand by that, because you know what? Out of a lot of companies, they're the only fucking company that when the damn scooper says 49 grams, when I weigh that out on a food scale, it's exactly 49 grams. That's motherfucking quality control at its finest, and it's delicious. I don't even like vanilla, but I've really grown to like the vanilla one. Like you mix it with some dark chocolate oat milk with a little cacao. This shit's good. Yeah. I haven't took any measurements, guys. I'm probably not going to until 10 weeks out. I don't really see the point in it. Like I'm pretty much doing my whole prep myself. I have some guidance from Nikki, which is great. And obviously, like, her husband's an NPC judge, so, like, she said if I need anything from him, like, he would be glad to help, too. So that's, like, awesome to have that kind of in my corner with the rest of Nixon Nutrition. They've been a real big help, especially Nikki. Like, Nikki's helped me out since, like, pre-COVID. I have a great coach. I'm probably not the best client, especially with my check-ins, but that's the whole reason for the whole YouTube saga. Like, this is an easier way for me just to manually check in with myself to make sure to keep me on track. Like I have to post for you guys. So But it's crazy to think that I started this prep at 260. I'll post a photo if I can find one. And now I'm about 200 to 205. I'll post a photo if I can find one. And I'll probably be about 170 on stage. And it really fucks with you mentally because I don't like being small. Like, I got picked on when I was in high school. And let me rephrase this too. There's several ways to pick on somebody. And I did get picked on for my size, my name, being Jewish, all that shit. But there's also a difference between getting picked on and then having seniors kind of like tease you to make you better. So I'm not referring to any of the seniors that like teased me and shit like that, football and all that shit. I wouldn't be where I am today without you fucking motherfuckers. So that's not what I consider bullying. But I was bullied in high school because I was fucking small, I was weak. And you know what? When you put on over 150 fucking pounds, people tend not to bully you anymore. So if you're getting fucking bullied, go to the fucking gym. Whether you like it or not. No, every great champion was bullied at one point in their life by somebody. Shit, Arnold had tiny ass fucking legs. Lee Priest was short. I can't really think anything negative to say about Jay Cutler other than the fact that he has a tiny looking dog. But I'm a cat dad, so I can't judge him. Anyway, I know we got vastly off topic on this prep. My mind is so shot and so scattered. Guys, this has been rough for me the last couple of weeks. I've had a lot of shit going on in my life, and there's days that I wake up that I don't know if I want to wake up. And prep makes all of that worse. Especially when you love food and there's stuff I want that I just know I can't have now. Like, we're 13 weeks out, so I have to mentally tell me I don't need it. And it sucks. Far as my other supplements that we're taking. Now, I've never said I was a natural athlete, and I'm only going to tell you guys some of the pharmacology that I'm taking for this prep. I am taking 40 micrograms of clenbuterol. I have a really high tolerance, and the last time I took clenbuterol, I ended up getting up to like 200 micrograms. And that's on top of 100 milligrams of ephedrine and caffeine. So, like, I'm trying not to do that on this prep. Trying to stay around 40 to 80 micrograms of clenbuterol through the rest of my prep. And 25 to 50 milligrams of ephedrine. I like how they make me feel. And I've been feeling kind of numb lately. And that's probably due to not sleeping. Rethinking a ton of shit I probably shouldn't rethink. And taking almost 7 grams of caffeine a day. So I'm adding those stimulants so I don't take 7 grams of caffeine a day because I know my heart probably can't handle it. What's left of it. And if you hear scratchies anywhere, my fur balls are being mischievous. And so the only pre-workout I'll be going forward is, I even have it wrote on my diet. So meal 2 and meal 3, I have a 0-calorie energy drink. I was doing an energy drink with my coffee for breakfast in the morning, so it'll just be coffee. Pre-workout obviously will stay. I just won't be doing 2 grams for pre-workout because I'm going to be doing my clenbuterol pre-training. My clenbuterol, my ephedrine pre-training. So I'll probably cut my caffeine in half, so it'll probably only be 1,000 milligrams of caffeine pre-training. And yes, I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing. I am not your doctor. Do not follow any advice I fucking give you. I know fucking nothing. But I'm just telling you guys what I'm doing for my prep. I'll actually do a full-scale video of my entire contest prep regimen in the next couple of weeks. Probably around week 10, so just stay tuned. It'll be very detailed with what I do, why I do it. So stay tuned for that. Man, I don't know if it's just the fact that it's really late. I'm doing this video. I redid my apartment to have more room for my desk, and because I needed to put my desk somewhere to where like I wanted to sit there and do it, and to where like I take time to be in my home office, to do more reviews and stuff for YouTube for you guys that follow me. Shout out to my new subscribers. I'm up to 61, I believe. So the 11 subscribers I've got in the last week and a half, thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I know I have some comments I haven't replied to, but I will try to reply to all of them. I appreciate the kind words and questions on my page. And go check out my hydroxycut review, because that motherfucker's almost got 2,000. It's got like over 2,000 views now, I think. I appreciate it. Hey, Biggie. Oh. Yep, you want to stay, you want to be in the video too, like you did the last one? This is Becky. Yeah, you can obviously tell she's like, let me down, Dad. Keep baby Luna in her prayers. I can't remember if I said it or not in this video, but she's been pretty sick. Like, I think she's in the window now. Hey, baby Luna. She just doesn't give a fuck. That's the first time that she has gotten off the bed in almost 3 days. Her belly felt really bloated. She kind of shit out some blood. She hadn't been eating, which is unusual if you know baby Luna. If you followed my channel for a while, she is pear-shaped and she is thick as fuck. And she loves her kibble. And I think it's just the kibble I got her. I'm not sure. Like, if she's not a lot better by tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday, I'm going to take her to the vet. Because my cats are pretty much all I got. And other than like 2 or 3 real motherfuckers that, you know, that I fuck with. But definitely don't want anything to happen to my fur balls. So I gotta go get her checked out at. Along with, also, just to let people know how exciting our prep's gonna be. Wasn't gonna put this in this video. I was gonna do a separate video. You know what? I'll just wait. I'll do a separate video. I'll do a separate video this week for this topic, because this is kind of current events and it has to do with my manliness. Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Like, don't remember how the fuck you put it. Anyway, I have a medical procedure coming up that I'm going to do a very detailed video why, and then I'm going to blog that entire shit for you guys, because I thought it'd be great content. Sorry this check-in's been like 18 minutes long and I ain't really said shit. My mind's kind of shot today, and I'm trying not to go eat a whole KFC fill-up bucket and sides and 4 pizzas, and because I'm fucking depressed. And this week's been pretty hard for me. And so we're just gonna consume crazy amounts of pharmacology, pre-workout, and caffeine, and coffee, and treat this prep like it's all that matters, because it is. And I wish everybody good luck who's doing shows. What's the guy's name? Trey? I can't remember his name. Big motherfucker. If you see this video, just know I knew when you came in my store the other day how fucking jacked and shredded you were, because I think you're like a week out, maybe, from one of the shows that you're doing, or guest posing or something, I can't remember. And I knew you felt bad, so I did my best not even to make you talk. But I just knew you felt, I knew you were close, so shout out to you, because you looked fucking fantastic. Shout out to people that are doing the same show that I'm doing, and all my other friends. Always a big a big shout out to Muscle Tech. Like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. So just remember that in the future. Sleepy Dog Fitness wouldn't be Sleepy Dog Fitness without Muscle Tech. And yeah, thank you to my close friends that are coming to watch my show. Thank you. You guys know who you are. And big shout out to my coach. Nikki really helps a lot with my stress management. It's the main reason I chose Nixon Nutrition. Just a side note, since this video is 20 minutes long, this week I will probably post a video of my whole non-over-the-counter supplementation for this and walkthrough of this prep. I'll also post the video about, the medical procedure that I'll be having done pretty soon. And then I still have to post a hydroxycut video that I've been trying to work on and edit for one of my subscribers that asked the difference between all the hydroxycuts. I'm really doing it because I thought it'd be cool. I might have heard from a birdie that I think they're already doing that about the legacy of hydroxycut. That might be soon, I think. I can't remember. It's been a few weeks. Couple weeks, I guess. But I'm just going to give my spill. Because I've been Muscle Tech since day one, and I'll be Muscle Tech until I fucking die. Which hopefully won't be before October 8th, but I give no promises. My ass is going to bed because I got to be up to do fasted cardio at Absolute in the morning. And your boy's out. Like, subscribe, comment. If you would like to support my prep, I will post my Cash App. Anything is greatly appreciated. And if you do want to Cash App me for me to do a supplement review, I will. So, your boy's out.